Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This is an early video, but I'm going to give you a new definition in the glossary of definitions. And this one today is going to be called object constancy. What does that mean? Here we go. In the heat of a moment, narcissists can come across incredibly cruel. They can say things that many people would really struggle to say to someone they supposedly love. This is called object constancy. Object constancy refers to the ability, if someone does something that disappoints you, to put that in the context of the whole relationship. I may feel hurt and disappointed, but I don't hate you. You're still the person who's my dear friend, and it's in context. If you don't have object constancy, there is no context. In other words, when the narcissist is shouting at you for whatever you think you did, there are no memories of the good times in their head. They are totally living in the single moment of being furious with you. In that moment, they truly hate you. There's nothing holding it in context that limits it. So it goes from, we were all good and a good person, to I hate you. You want to hurt me. You have hurt me. I must hurt you back. So this is something that I went through in my 6-year relationship with my ex. So often I cannot explain it to you. And what it means is we would have let's say the first year and a half of the relationship, of the marriage, things were fine, things were good. And then we would have conversations, and small arguments like any couple has. But over time, let's say second, third, fourth, fifth, these, these conversations or arguments would escalate. And what I would ask her is, hey, let's not take the escalation from a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10, from a 1 to a 10 so quickly. And she just couldn't do that. Discussions or arguments, no matter how small they were, they would escalate to a 10 within seconds. And I would frequently be talking very calmly and asking, please, can we not do this? Can we just sit down and discuss like adults, like a loving couple? And no, it was impossible, because when that switch was hit in her brain, it was like I was out to get her. And it wasn't just me, this is with other people also, but I'm referring to myself. Having a normal, intelligent conversation doesn't really exist with a narcissist. Finding resolution or solutions to issues and problems, at least in my relationship, didn't happen. It was her way or no way. And the reasoning and the empathy and the trusting and the level-headed conversations, again, didn't happen. So these would escalate, and we would not have resolution. And it got to the point where when we would be, any little thing would set her off. And next thing I know, we're in an argument. And the argument would be one-sided, and there would be no clarity, there would be no resolution, and there would be no, okay, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I would get none of that from the narcissist. And let's be real, when you're in an argument, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. And as adults, we need to recognize and own up to when we're wrong and say, hey, I apologize, you were right. I didn't look at it that way, or things similar. That did not happen with her. What happened is explosions, rage, fury, one-sidedness, like I was the enemy. And I can assure you, this is very unsettling, very uncomfortable. I did not know who I was dealing with, and it went on for years. Pardon me. You may say, well, Andrew, didn't you see the flags? What happened? I had no idea. I had no idea. I just knew that it wasn't a healthy. These discussions and arguments were not healthy, but I could not figure it out. And again, that's why I created this channel, to help you guys out. But I really did not know. I was speechless. And they could be over big things or little things. And in these conversations, also remember, you would get word salad. So you would be talking about X, Y, Z, and next thing you know, you find yourself talking about PDQ, because the word salad would come out from the narc. But I want to let you know that this is very prevalent. I didn't even know what this definition meant until recently. So if you find yourself in an argument or a heated conversation with the narc, and you just see them just switching, like becoming full of rage and furious, kind of like the Incredible Hulk. you know that something's wrong there. And that is a telltale sign from a narcissist. So that's the definition. I hope it helps you guys out. Remember, when you're having heated discussions or maybe maybe disagreements, it takes two people to come to the resolution, agree, and move on. If you find yourself apologizing all the time or taking the blame or thinking you could have done something right and the other person is not at fault, the other person doesn't apologize, the other person is just whatever, I'm telling you, you need to get out of that relationship. It's not going to change. It's not healthy, and you will be the punching bag for the rest of that relationship. That happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to you. So that's today's definition, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to have another video. Have a great morning. I'll talk to you soon, and enjoy your day. All right, bye-bye, guys.